Hey reviewers, and welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're seeing how much power and fun we can get from a plug and play JB Plus unit. We're fitting it to my 540i. This is a 2017 model. It's the 540i X Drive. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Now, first things first, obviously we're going to pop the hood in a minute. Now this car runs a 3 litre straight 6 turbocharged B58, which if you don't know, is a bit of an epic engine already. It's a great platform. We're going to be doing a few bits to this car in the coming weeks and months, obviously stay tuned for that. But step one, we need to pop the hood, give it a few minutes to let the ECU basically cool off and switch off, and then we can fit the unit, and we're going to take it out for a drive. Let's go.
This is a garage.
It pop the hood.
Pop the hood?
Pop the hood.
Alrighty, so this is the engine bay of my car. This is the 540i X Drive, and this is the wonderful B58 engine. Like I mentioned, it's a 3 litre straight 6 turbocharged. Turbos down there. As you can see, we're already running the Berger Motorsports or BMS filter on this car, which gives it a bit of extra splub, basically, a bit of extra character, and you do get some wicked turbo spool as well. Now, in terms of the JB Plus then, we're meant to get probably anywhere between, I don't know, 30-40 wheel horsepower, they claim. And all you need to do is plug it into the T-map sensor, which is located just under here. So all you need to do is pop these off. So here we go, cover off. This is the T-map sensor here, and basically what we're going to be doing is plugging this in. It really is plug and play, so it takes like 2 minutes to do it. I'm not going to bore you to death. I'm just going to fit it and then come back to you in 2 ticks. Alrighty, there she is, fully fitted. I might see if I can cable tie it a little bit, but I don't think there's anywhere I can really tuck it in. Basically, cover goes back on. I'm going to start her up. All right, that was wicked easy. I'm not going to lie, I'm proper buzzing for this, really excited. So without further ado, let's get on with the drive. Let's go. Right, I'm dead excited to get started, a little bit nervous to see what happens, but hopefully it's just going to be plug and play. But before we do then, just quickly, how does it work then? So effectively it's a basic plug and play boost controller, okay? And using powerful magic, what it does is it sends certain signals from the T-map sensor to the ECU, tells the ECU that I need to make more boost, and therefore the unit can produce up to 4.5 additional PSI, okay? So basically tells the ECU ups the boost effectively, and boom shakalak, abracadabra, more boost, more power. Now, there is adjustment on there as well, and I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see. You can turn it around, like I've just said, up to 4.5 PSI over stock, and that should give you your up to 40 wheel horsepower, which is obviously a big claim, but to be fair, if you're increasing boost, I don't see why it's not achievable. So, let's see how it works then. Here we go. To adjust my tyres, temperature, okay, right, fine, so everything's just on as normal, which is as expected, to be fair, isn't it then? So it's meant to work in all gears as well, no issue. If you put it into sport, which we will do, obviously it's sportier, right, and it works better. So let's just give it a whirl. Right, ain't nothing to it but to do it. We're going to start in comfort mode. Let's go. Start, stop, off. I don't think comfort's meant to be too affected, but it might be in my head, but I feel like the throttle is slightly more responsive. But just kind of pootling along, yep, completely normal. Although I do feel like the boost is trying to come in a tiny bit quicker. But yeah, for the most part, I don't think you can notice it here. And of course, my only fear was I was going to plug it in and something would come up on the dash, but obviously, yeah, nothing has come up. Right, so nothing crazy. It says 60 here, but I just want to see what happens when we pop our foot down. So we're at 29, 28, 30. Wow, okay, well, that's quite a big extra bit of torque there, I would say. It's meant to be up to, I think, 50 Newton meters of torque extra, I think, if you're running max PSI, but that definitely feels torquier. It's obviously a bit lazy because we've got it in comfort and just drive at the moment. So what we're going to do, let's put it into sport. In fact, we just go whole hog, go sport plus. put it into the sport manual gearbox. Oh wow, yeah, you can hear that boost, listen. That's the BMS intake working together. That sounds absolutely wicked. I'm not sure if it was that noticeable before, but okay, that's really cool. I mean, I love the sound, right? It's not one of those that gets old. Sport Plus is obviously the more aggressive throttle and gearbox and chassis. Yeah, manual second. This should absolutely fly. I don't want to go crazy, of course, but just see what she's about. Got a little run. There's 28, 30. Oh. Yeah, I would definitely say you can notice it. I wouldn't say it's mind-blowing, but there's definitely more. Yeah, there's definitely more torque there. It comes in quicker actually. The turbo boost comes in a bit quicker, I think, which I guess is what it's trying to achieve. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, what was already a quick car is now quicker, I would say. And how mad is that though? It literally takes like 2 minutes once you've let the ECU kind of time out. 2 minutes or less to fit the thing. It is literally plug and play, as they say, and the connectors only go in one way, so you can't even get it wrong. And the T-map is right at the front, you can't miss it, it's literally right there. Again, I'll put some bits up on the screen so you can see. But yeah, what a result. I mean, I don't know where you're watching this in the world, but in the UK I think I got this for about £189, I think it was, from memory. And yeah, I just wanted to unlock a bit more power, because the engine, the B58, some of you will probably already know how legendary it is, but a lot of people compare it to the new 2JZ, and some of you might hate me in the comments for that, but some people have already easily tuned these to well over 1,000 horsepower without having to change a whole bunch on the main block, okay, so mainly bolt-ons. Not that we're trying to go for that. I mean, what I'd like to obtain in the future is maybe a daily driver with 450, 500 brake to the wheel. That would be awesome, if only, right? Oh, wow. But yeah, I mean, plug and play, what an absolute result. I really like it, and I think it works well probably with the intake. What I'll do, I won't be able to do it now because the roads are a bit busy, but tonight I'm going to do a draggy run, and in a minute for you guys I'll put it up on the screen so you can see the results of that 0 to 60. Nothing crazy, but just keeping within the limits, and yeah, see what we get. Before I was getting pretty much bang on, which is 4.6. I think I did get a 4.5 as well, 0 to 60. So we'll see if it makes any difference. Maybe it will just increase the top end a bit more. Maybe it won't do the lower down, but who knows? Alright then gang, question is, was it worth it in the end? So stock time on this car was running kind of 4.6 seconds, 0 to 60. That was with the BMS intake, admittedly. So what are the results we got with the JB Plus? Well, as you can see on the screen now, we've managed to get it down to 4.19 seconds from standing, and that's verified with draggy. So for less than £200, I thought it was a really good mod, and it literally takes like a minute or so just to kind of plug it in once that ECU is cooled down. So for me, I think it's money well spent. I think it's great performance. Is it as good as a custom map or MHD? No, it's not, but for plug and play, cheap and accessible, winner winner chicken dinner. But this is only the beginning of things, so we're going to move on and get back to the video. Right, so hopefully now you would have seen the draggy 0 to 60 on the screen, and hopefully be impressive figures as well. Before we go, I just want to say, obviously this car is like a new project car for me personally and for the channel. So things that I want to do in the future, we're going to be looking at a catless downpipe, probably an exhaust as well. I do want to get the car lowered a little bit and maybe change the spacing a little bit, give it that kind of more aggressive stance. And I might even look into upgrading to things like the JB4 in the future, or MHD with a JB4 for a custom map. But those are things further into the future. But I hope you like this video. I hope you found it informative. Any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to support the channel, don't forget to give this video a like, maybe even share it, and definitely comment in there, because that really, really helps. Obviously I've got my bike channel reviews as well, which is the first OG. So if you're into bikes, make sure to check that one out as well. But that brings this video to an end. So thanks very much for watching. And as always, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.